Welcome to the ultimate transportation challenge, where every wheel roll is a gamble. Every meter moved is fraught with danger, and only the most courageous machines and humans can conquer these harsh limits. Oh no! The excavator wobbled precariously on the edge of the deep abyss, its tracks sliding along the loose earth and rocks. Just one small misstep, and the entire heavy machine could plunge into the chasm at any moment, accompanied by the clanging of metal. Before we could recover from the shock, another heart-stopping scene unfolded. The crane struggled to lift the enormous load. Its cables stretched to their limit, and suddenly everything collapsed in an instant, a cloud of dust engulfing the construction site. Fortunately, the driver was unharmed after that unexpected moment, and this serves as a cautionary tale. Always check the load capacity, adhere to safety limits, and never be complacent when operating heavy machinery. The moments were breathtaking as the crane slowly lifted the overturned truck. The roar of the engine filled the air and clouds of dust billowed. Everyone held their breath, watching each dismantling operation performed with millimeter precision. Amidst the chaotic construction site, a heavy concrete mixer truck was slowly lifted into the air by a crane, its body suspended precariously. The cables were taut, emitting a low hissing sound that made onlookers hold their breath. A single misstep could send the massive steel structure plummeting at any moment. The scene was both dramatic and terrifying, a stark reminder that all lifting and lowering operations must be precisely calculated and strictly adhere to safety regulations to avoid tragic accidents. After a powerful surge, the tractor seemed poised to break through the mud, but then unexpectedly became bogged down, its wheels spinning wildly in desperation. The thick, sticky mud swallowed the wheels. The vehicle shook violently, and the engine roared in vain. The more it tried to escape, the deeper it sank, creating a tense scene of mechanical power clashing with the harsh forces of nature. In the midst of the slippery swamp, vehicles like the Belarusian MTZ, GAZ 66, LO 2002A, and UAZ 469 were deployed for the end quote. Burgung end quote. Mission: rescuing stranded vehicles. The roar of engines echoed through the mud. Wheels spun, kicking up wet earth, and cables were stretched taut as the vehicles worked together to pull the bogged-down machine. In the middle of the vast field, the New Holland CX 760 writhed in the thick mud, its massive wheels spinning but only sinking deeper. The heavy machinery vibrated, the engine roaring helplessly as mud clung to every blow. This modern harvesting machine was now trapped in the harsh natural environment, creating a dramatic, intense scene where every attempt to escape became a desperate battle. on the muddy construction site. The heavy road roller unexpectedly became stuck in a deep layer of mud, its steel wheels slipping and unable to move even an inch. The engine roared in vain as the vehicle sank deeper, surrounded by mud that threatened to swallow the massive machine. Soon after, rescue forces were deployed, steel cables were secured, and support vehicles accelerated simultaneously. After many tense efforts, the road roller was finally pulled out of the end quote, mud trap, end quote, leaving behind a dramatic scene. The excavator crashed, and a bagger rescue vehicle was dispatched. Just when it seemed they were on track, the cable snapped. In an instant, the vehicle slid down the slope, crashing violently, exacerbating the situation and causing even more extensive damage than before the rescue attempt. Another successful salvage operation saw the John Deere 7530 dramatically rescued from a perilous situation. Amidst the muddy terrain, the once-stuck machine was gradually pulled out by the power of Matthias and Appo's S-Case IH interchangeable trailer. The cables were taut like guitar strings. The engines on both sides roared in perfect coordination, slowly but surely freeing the machine from the deep mud. The scene was not only dramatic, but also clearly demonstrated the precise coordination and extensive experience in heavy machinery rescue operations. A tense accident occurred when the tractor attempted to climb a slippery slope, its engine roaring at full power, but the wheels continued to spin and slip on soft ground. As the pulling force reached its limit, the rear of the vehicle suddenly detached after a violent jolt. The T40 tractor unexpectedly broke down, stuck in the mud while its work was still unfinished. The engine fell silent after its last weak roars, its body covered in mud and dust, creating a scene of both loneliness and helplessness. With no way to move, the machine was abandoned in the vast wilderness, awaiting assistance to continue its unfinished journey. Amidst the thick, muddy swamp, the Belarus 1221 roared powerfully, its wheels crushing the soft earth as it exerted all its pulling power to rescue two trapped machines, a T40 tractor and an NTIS 82. The cables were taut, almost snapping, and mud flew up in a cloud with each powerful pull. The two bogged-down machines shook violently, slowly inching their way out of the enclosure, mud trap and quote, to the deafening roar of their engines echoing across the field. It was a breathtaking moment where mechanical power and perseverance combined to reclaim victory from the harsh terrain. If these scenes excite you, Don and Appo's, don't hesitate to leave a like or comment to share your feelings. The Liebherr 954 excavator roared powerfully, its hydraulic hammer smashing down, shattering the metal structure into pieces. The deafening sound of metal clashing filled the air, and dust billowed everywhere. The scene was dramatic, the machine and Appo's S power destroying everything in its path without mercy. Oh no! The seemingly solid road surface suddenly collapsed as the truck and Oppo's steering axle passed over. The drive shaft fell straight into the ditch, causing serious damage to the Mack truck and Oppo's chassis. A giant crane was immediately brought in to dismantle the truck and trailer. The Valtroff forestry tractor trudged deep into the slippery terrain, dragging heavy logs that had just been felled. Its wheels, covered in mud, gripped the ground firmly, the engine and Oppo's steady roar echoing in the quiet space. Each large log was dragged across the soft soil, leaving long, deep tracks in the forest. Despite the harsh conditions of high humidity and difficult terrain, the machine operated reliably, demonstrating incredible strength and stability in professional logging. After unsuccessful attempts, the John Deere 1110 became deeply stuck in thick mud, its wheels almost half submerged, rendering all attempts at freeing itself hopeless. The engine roared, but only sent mud flying in a cloud, the heavy machine seemingly swallowed by the harsh terrain. Soon after, a makeshift hauling machine appeared, its cables tightly secured and stretched to their limit. After tense pulling and tugging, the excavator slowly inched its way out of the mud trap, leading to a moment of triumphant relief as the rescue was successful under extreme conditions. In a moment of tension, the Deere 1050J bulldozer roared, charging forward to demolish the mobile home. The mechanical arm swung violently, sending the structure flying in all directions. The scene was chaotic, with dust billowing everywhere. Everyone watched in horror, unable to believe their eyes. The rescue operation was tense as the 50-ton crane was deployed to the scene. But the big question was, could this colossal machine stand firm on such a narrow and risky passageway? Every movement had to be calculated precisely, the outriggers lowered with absolute caution, the ground beneath trembling slightly under the tremendous weight. A single misstep could cause the entire crane to lose balance, turning the rescue into a disaster. The atmosphere became suffocating as all eyes followed every movement, awaiting the decisive moment between safety and danger. An exciting sight at Oosterhout-Zettich as heavy equipment is brought in to pull a giant sand dredger. The powerful engines roar loudly. The tracks and tow ropes work at full capacity, creating a powerful and impressive mechanical display. Thanks to modern technology, the Savannah Model's 1720 stump puller combined with the John Deere 1050 bulldozer, equipped with an engine of more than 200 horsepower, creates a powerful combination. 20 to 28-inch long pine stumps are uprooted and dragged behind with ease like a power play. In the previous video, you saw the power of the excavator that had an accident during transportation, but this video is different. Amazing! The giant excavator gently lifted the entire vehicle into the air. The solid iron bucket tightened, while the engine roared steadily, creating a scene that was both powerful and precise. Adrenaline rushes through the air as the 1,000 horsepower off-road vehicle roars through the rugged terrain. Mud splashes, wheels spin on steep rocky slopes in a breathtaking display that leaves onlookers breathless with excitement. This tractor will show you what it's like to get stuck in the mud of Ecuador. Tie a large log to the rear wheel, creating a support point. The engine roars, the wheels spin, the log is stuck in the ground, lifting the tractor up. If you have any other ways to help the car get out of the mud, please comment below to let us know. At Bradford Waste Traders, the Moro's HP 110 shredder roars like a steel beast, dismantling scrap cars in a flash. The sharp hydraulic blades crush the steel frame, creating a deafening sound and billowing dust, a cold and brutal display of horsepower. Next, at Montmaribo, the giant massed car roared in, smashing the old car to pieces in an instant. The steel frame was distorted, the glass was shattered, each blow was like a sledgehammer, creating a brutal and breathtaking display of horsepower. Oh my god, this is horrifying. Have you ever seen the true power of an off-road machine? The Kamaz 53228 logging truck with its 500 horsepower engine roars loudly, easily transporting 44,000 pounds of logs through mud and challenging roads. Logging trucks in Kalimantan are tortured when faced with harsh mud roads. To overcome them, they have to rely on the support of the loaders and bulldozers, pulling and pushing at the same time, creating a scene of tense horsepower. What an impressive test of strength. At the QLD mine, a CAT 793F dump truck with an engine of over 2,400 horsepower roars loudly, carrying hundreds of tons of or over the harsh rocky terrain. Every movement is a testament to the pinnacle of mechanical power. I couldn't take my eyes off this sight. The Liebherr 9350 excavator roared like a steel monster, loading 264,000 pounds of ore in just 3 scoops. The terrifying power, each scoop flaming, shook the ground, a display of mechanical engineering at its finest.
sein Tatra eingeschwört. Ich auch diesen V12 sind Eigenauto. Kann er das noch schaffen? Es sind noch
In a show of mechanical power, the 2017 Trek Freisack tractor, the premier heavy-duty series, made an impressive appearance. With a pulling capacity of 30,800 and 39,600 pounds, the engine roared loudly. The machine conquered the mud with ease, pulling huge loads smoothly. An incredible display of power. The Belarus 82 tractor with an 81 horsepower engine roared fiercely, trying to pull the Mercedes weighing 110,000 pounds. Despite the huge difference, the wheels plowed through the mud, demonstrating remarkable pulling power. With advanced technology and superior durability, Tata Hitachi 200LC is the main warrior in the quarry. The 134 horsepower engine roars continuously. The hydraulic arm swings up decisively, easily breaking the hard rock layer, speeding up the mining progress very effectively. Unbelievable. Redneck movers use their tiny but powerful tractor to pull their house along. The engine roars, the wheels plow the ground, a spectacular, audacious, and exciting horsepower show.
That freed up some space.
Having witnessed the incredible destructive power of the excavator above, we now continue to explore another impressive sight. A cat excavator lifted straight onto the roof of a train, completely without the need for a support ramp. Under skillful control and maximum horsepower, every movement is decisive and precise, creating a spectacular and impressive sight. Amidst the steep and muddy terrain, the Caterpillar 527 bulldozer roars powerfully, dragging giant logs through the deep forest. The crawler tracks crush the mud, the engine roars, creating an impressive scene of mechanical power and endurance beyond limits. A spectacular sight as the parallel lift system works at full capacity to lift a transport truck weighing tens of tons. The hydraulic motor roars loudly. Each cylinder lifts in sync, creating a perfect display of strength and precision. In the middle of a bustling construction site in Lucerne, the BRC Brexter enters the task with impressive force. Don't hesitate to show your impression of this powerful machine by leaving a like or a subscription. After hours of intense and harsh work, the two Hydromech HMK 220LC and HMK 300LC machines enter a relaxing bath time. The hundreds of horsepower engines temporarily stop roaring. High-pressure water sprays strongly, washing away mud and dirt from the dusty steel after the battle on the construction site. A spectacular transport operation between the mountains of Crans-Montana, the Plain Mort Funidal Cable System begins its journey to conquer the colossal load. The The 143,000-pound cable reel is lifted by a powerful crane, the engine roaring loudly in the majestic space. A dramatic display of horsepower. The heavy tractor screeched on the bumpy road, straining to carry the Caterpillar 385C iron model. Each wheel crushed the road. The engine roared continuously, creating a breathtaking and powerful scene. Oh no, a horrifying scene happened right on the highway. The car transport vehicle suddenly caught fire fiercely while many cars were still on it. The fire flared up, black smoke billowed, causing everyone who witnessed it to panic. With only one excavator, the demolition of the old house took place with great force and power. The steel bucket swung up decisively. Each wall collapsed with the roar of the engine, dust flying everywhere, creating a scene that was both chaotic and pleasing to the eye. Leave a like if you're excited about the power of these giant machines. With a cold roar, the SSI PRI Max PR 4000 main reducer began to take care of the Dodge Daytona. The steel gears spun wildly, breaking the body like paper. The frame shattered, creating a powerful, precise, and brutal display of horsepower destruction. Too crazy. D-Max 1 monster roared like a wild beast, charged at 2 cars, and performed a spectacular tire burnout. Starting a day of turbulence at the heavy-duty mining site, the Tata Hitachi 370 roars like thunder, its 247 horsepower engine running at full power. The steel arm slams decisively into the cliff, causing huge blocks of rock to collapse. Witness the spectacular journey of resurrection. The crash crane is gradually rebuilt by a more giant crane machine. The engine roars, the steel arm reaches out strongly, lifting each heavy structure part by part, creating an impressive scene of horsepower resurrection. Wow, the massive Cat D11 roared forward and without hesitation ran straight over the GMC Yukon. Under the sheer weight, the car's bodywork shattered, glass flew, and the chassis was completely crushed. A brutal and overwhelming display of horsepower. Terrible accident. The crane that was lifting the excavator suddenly lost balance and collapsed with a loud metallic sound. The crane arm broke, the excavator fell freely, and dust rose up, a breathtaking moment in the middle of a chaotic construction site.